But here we go with another chapter 4 of Poppy's Playtime. Again, I'm sorry. Missed the part. It crashed. I can't do anything about it. I could have reloaded the part, but literally, you didn't miss much. I keep bringing attention to that as if you did, but I promise. Just the maze, that's all. I can't even change my hand. Okay, over here maybe? Pimpin'. Ah, pimp. And I'm dead. Any Polex. Oh, now my hand works. Whoopee. Wait. Up. Scanning. Ugh. My hand is broken. Oh no. Wow, he really did have a teleporter. So what? Power's on? What if I don't want to go back down? You know, at least I know these are disabled. Because daylight didn't matter to the, endoskeletons. I don't know why it doesn't bother me in the other games. It's Security Breach in particular. Why do I get this feeling I'm gonna have to make a decision when I only have one left? I really do regret not having that recorded, but there's nothing I can do. Yeah, you're not getting me to do that! You can fuck right off. Also, for the record, I would totally be bitch slapping bitches with these. And if it ripped the head off, oh well. Phone call. Phone call.
Yes, yes! My signal's coming through! Finally! The doctor. He's dead.
He was just a brain. I was expecting a person.
Never get to say that. You, my friend, are a hero. Again and again, You do the impossible. You got us here. And the end is coming. All that's left is him. Let's regroup at Safe Haven. Take stock. Talk more there.
God, that sounds like the Predator. Why do I get the... Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, why do I get the feeling this is gonna fall? Now entering hazardous materials lab. Oh no, anomalous materials. So fun fact, if you save while you're on the tram, at the beginning of the game, that's not creepy at all. If you save while at the beginning of the tram, hard save, not quick save, and then you look at what it is, it's Black Mason inbound. Oh, it actually is following me. While I find that to be creepy, I think Jerome, if you're watching this, I think I have an inkling of why you hate that now. I feel like it needs some pupils. I get it, it was probably going for the cutesy button eye look, but it didn't work. Ooh, that's worse. I'm just glad I get to use this hand again. Hey! Mommy long legs. I didn't even see her looking up here. For the record, the whole time that arm was disabled, it made the button very hard to push. But this fucking sucks. I have 5 tapes. I didn't see no tape player for any of these. Oh, hell no, not after Secret of the Mimic. Kissy Missy. Oh! Words. I have to get back to playing that at some point. I don't know when. Not like I was bored or anything, it's just that it's... I shouldn't have gone into it expecting... basically... security breach again. That's my fault.
You have it! Yummy hand! Then...
I
can do this. It's...
I'm sorry, I heard yummy hand.
You have no idea what this means. It's
Bitch
everything. You've done what none of us ever
Bitch slap,
could.
bitch slap, bitch slap.
Given us hope. believe me down here? That's worth something. Take a minute to catch your breath. I'm sure the others would love to talk with you. Dowie and I will be in the generator room whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I need a break after that in-game hours. Well, I'm good to go. Never did I think. There's no engine on that one. Whatever. Never did I think when I opened up that cabinet in the first game, first chapter, that it would lead to this! How big is this goddamn factory? I probably don't want to know the answer. Didn't I say those are air filters to begin with when I first saw them? None of you guys need to breathe. As far as I'm aware. That's totally something I would have played with. I am my arm in a sling, makeshift sling, but it's a sling nonetheless. What happened, you ask? You ever had those Kids Discovery magazines? I always got them in the mail. I actually wanted those zoo books. I sent that to Mom before the zoo books. I wanted those. Instead, I got Kids Discovery. They were okay. However, I was terrible with what I did with them. I would just leave them on my floor by my bed. Bad idea. One day when I went to get up and go to school, I slipped on them. I fell. My gut reaction was to reach back to catch myself because I thought I was going to hit my head on the bed. No, I was like right up against the bed. So when my arm shot back, right into the metal bed frame, I thought I broke my elbow. Doctors couldn't find anything wrong. I'm getting ahead of myself. I couldn't move my arm. I literally couldn't move it. It was stuck in place. I hurt too bad to move. Mom sent me to school anyway. You know, because she never believed me. Ever. But, so I had a hard time in school, backpacking a lot of things. Like, I swore up and down my elbow was broken. Like, I could not move it. So it was a horrible day at school. When I came home, Mom asked me if it still hurt. I'm like, yes. She took me to the doctor. Got an x-ray. They couldn't find anything wrong. Asked Mom if she could put my arm in a sling or something. She tried. It kind of worked. Yeah, fucking sucked. Other thing she didn't blame me on. I was on a medicine called Statera. It was essentially for the same thing as Concerta. Not the same medication, but it was for the same thing. It made me sick in the stomach. I didn't always throw up, but occasionally I did, and I never want to go to school because I feel sick in my goddamn stomach. It was around the time where I still ate those breakfast sausages. But I seemed to be getting sick in the stomach from them, so I stopped eating them. Unsure if it was that or the pill. Now, I transferred 3 times. Back in the first public school. For whatever reason, I don't know why. Instead of going to our classrooms, we were in the gym for like a week at least to start off with. I don't know why. I felt like I was going to throw up, so I asked to go to the bathroom, which is right across the gym. She's like, no, we're going to take roll. I'm like begging. I should have just went. I gagged and she let me go. Thankfully, I made it. However, they wouldn't let me do anything in gym. Even though I tried to explain that I wasn't sick, it was the medicine I'm taking. But no, they didn't give a damn. I remember the one time when I was tall monitor, same thing. Like I felt I was gonna throw up, so I went into one of the bathrooms. For a bit, nothing happened, so. Basically, I had to walk up and down the halls. Like, this wasn't a volunteer thing, we took turns. So you had to come in a little extra early. But anyway, next time was in the school I graduated from. What? I don't remember. It was one of the schools, I don't remember. I threw up before we even left the house. But yeah, I woke up, I felt sick in the stomach. Mom sent me to school anyway. I don't know if I was still in a Statera, probably not. I threw up in homeroom. I told Mom. So I was sent back home. But she doesn't believe me, because apparently I'm not credible. Also going to her, nobody would beat you up out of the blue. Yeah, fuck you! You don't know shit. Like the time where I got beat up in homeroom. And I got my arm cut on some glass, because I was pushed into a glass cabinet. Mom couldn't believe you just do that. What? I tried to get him to leave, that's it. I never punched him or anything. Do I say I tried to push? I don't know. He was a large kid. I couldn't move him. He wasn't even supposed to be in there to begin with. Oh, he would have done that. No, he would have done that regardless of what I did. Never took my side, never cared. Well, fuck you.
Good. You're here. Let's get started. Losing the doctor? It'll have gotten the prototype's attention. He'll be scared. He knows he's losing now. And the orphans are all he has. Now's the time to get to the Foundation. Make everything ready.
Look, we need to talk about this. We shouldn't... Just give it a second.
Ollie? You there? What's...
He's outside!
Ollie?
He's outside!
Who? Who's... Oh no.
You know who.
You need to distract him, Joey. Please. Keep him away from here.
Without the generator...
I know, but he can't get in here. Not now. Just buy us
I get the feeling you're gonna die, Dowie.
You'll have to fix the generator. Work quickly. You won't have a lot of time.
What about you?
But I...
Trust us, Joey. Trust me.
I can't.
Get the generator working. Please.
I'll try to gather the others. Keep them safe. Ollie, if you can hear me, work with our friends.
What the fuck? You saw that, right? I don't know what I'm doing.
You heard her. Now let's get to it. First, you'll want to open the access panel on the generator. It's just a little door on the outside of the machine. Use the Omni.
That's not normal. It needs to be red, doesn't it? It's alright. The Omni bitch. Well, that's another charge going.
Whenever you're ready, flip the breaker switch. But be aware, while it's down, so are you grab an external resistor. Attach that to the capacitor bank. Now use the Omni tool to override the generator's chipset protocol, so we can yank out the... Pull it! Nice. Now put in a new one.
Felt like surgery.
It's done. We did it. Good.
You did it. Thank you. Isn't nearly...
I'm not gonna lie, that felt like surgery.
No word from Dowie. Whatever happened out there? No. No, he's fine. I'm sure of it.
I get the feeling he's not.
Shouldn't wait anyway. Head for the Foundation. Plant the explosives. Meet back here after. We'll go over what comes next.
So which way do I go for that? Why is that red? Right, this room. Yeah. Okay, but. Okay, she's frozen. I don't. Well, it can't be back through here. Yeah, I can't get back up there. You gonna tell me where to go? Son of a...
Long way down. So, this is what we have to work with.
Do you believe it's doable?
Sure, yeah. It's doable.
Good. Remember, our timetable here is tight. If there's anything you need from me, do not hesitate.
Actually, I've got something I want to talk to you about. It's important.
I'm listening.
My company. We've built a lot for you over the years, and believe me, we've always been accommodating. We just did the work you paid us to do.
And your point here is?
I don't like what I'm supposed to be building here. Look, the game station, whatever. It'll be fun for the kids. Underground production plants. Sure, maximize production. Makes a kind of sense. As much of any of this, I suppose. But this... What in the world would a toy company need with a prison? When my people were building Playcare, all Mr. Ludwig could talk about was how much good it could do. And all you needed was a look at the man to know he believed every word of it. I need to hear that this is still the same company. If we're gonna make this thing for you, then I need that assurance. It's a game. Something for the kids. Anything. Mr. Ritterman?
Let me give you a bit of history, friend. In 1972, you signed a contract, a legally binding piece of paper that says whatever is asked of you, you do it. We asked. You did. In 1990, you signed another, a renewal. In it, had you bothered at all to read it, you'd have found a small clause. Any and all directives will be accomplished in the appropriate time and with appropriate compensation should the project be completed to satisfaction. Your name rests at the bottom of that document, and I remember because it was the ugliest bit of cursive I've ever seen. So now you do the work, because we've given you a directive.
Mr. Ritterman, we're near the...
Yes. Yes, we are. All of us are. On a ledge. Great things are coming. Great things that will someday make a lot of people very happy. But to do so, to make that dream real, we need this. Otherwise, there's a place we're all for. Together. I'm a businessman, Mr. Silver, and I don't like get angry. I get paid to see that things get done. And this, like everything else, will get done.
I know how that sounded. That was a sigh of exasperation. Because, that's what it meant to be, not anything else. I was stretching, and I had to stretch. Or was I? I don't even know. But I swear I wasn't doing anything. I know I walked by this before. I believe I had this on. And I thought, oh, that's yellow. Where's the yellow tape? I am not colorblind. I have trouble with reds and oranges. Because certain shades look exactly the same to me. Am I to be down here? I don't know. I literally don't know. But I like how the accents are like Irish. Reminds me of Bioshock. Actually, way back when that would be a common accent in here. I'm guessing I'm going the right way? These are open now, so this must be. That's too big. Oh, you dick. My tulips! You dick. Yeah, the internet. Gonna sneeze. Yay, that didn't hurt. Ah, isn't it? Ugh. Oh, that's broke. Okay, never mind then. Okay, am I just blind? Oh yeah, earlier I was gonna say I think I may have a smidgen of autonomophobia. Are you?
After a brief interruption, we've successfully extracted subject 13222. Specifically, 1322B from the Home Sweet Home. Before said interruption, I attempted to detail the subject's condition and overview the suitability of one Kevin Barnes in relation to Project Dowie. The neural abnormalities noted in Dr. Newman's report are detailed in connection to behavioral issues demonstrated within play care. Trouble getting along with others, aggressive and often confrontational social tendencies, and an otherwise combative nature clearly relay that Kevin is, put simply, a problem child. What friends he does have, he's reported to have attacked in moments of intense play. These tendencies raise concerns. The subject excels in all physical tests. Reflexes, reaction time, and mental fortitude all tested well above average in game station examinations. So, in spite of said concerns, in Dr. Sawyer's eyes, Kevin is ideal for the project. However, if his use in this particular experiment is to move forward, we need to ensure we're not creating a time bomb just as we've begun stabilizing the entire project. If we're to create an experiment that can fulfill multiple assigned roles, we can't allow any single consciousness to throw the others off. Even a simple misregulation of emotions means we have 900 pounds of dough that can shift however it pleases and can turn on even those it trusts, simply because it was overwhelmed by a stray feeling. Regardless, Sawyer's word is law, and subjects 1322A and C are to be gathered for processing first thing tomorrow morning. Thus, all we can do is plan our safeguards accordingly. Yes, that's all we can do.
I feel blind. How did I not see that? Tell me, was I looking right at the other the TVs? Because I still have 4 unaccounted for tapes. This feels like a room you'd find in Half-Life. Weird. Okay then. I feel like I cheated. You can't even tell that I have a flashlight on here, huh? Well, someone's angry. Weird, normally it's the tapes I have issues with finding. You know, I wonder if we still have it. Probably not. We have this red wheelbarrow. I don't know. I haven't seen it since we moved, so. I didn't feel like going back anyway. Ooh, that's big and meaty. Oh. By the by, I just remembered something. I don't know why that this reminded me of it. In Resident Evil 8, excuse me. There's this little shack. I don't remember what you get from it. But in order to unlock the cabinet, you have to find the code, which there's a picture on top of the cabinet that on the back says look out the window. If you do, you get jump scared. I found you don't even have to be right next to the window. Because I knew what was happening. I figured, okay, if I stay back, it probably won't trigger. No, it triggers regardless. You just have to be looking out the window. You don't even have to be near it. Stupid. Anyway, that's all the time I have, my call-outs. Till next time, I'm really good Dragon Gamer. Till then, goodbye.